Xbox One Scorpio seems to be this generation console restart for Microsoft. Stay tuned for more. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Mats and you're watching the Mats Gaming News channel. You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, so check the links in the description of this video below. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell button to stay up to date with the latest news. Xbox Project Scorpio has been announced at last year's E3 as the most powerful console. Shipping with 6 teraflops of raw GPU power, 8-core CPU and 320GB per second memory bandwidth, Xbox Scorpio is to be the native 4K gaming machine that everyone is waiting for. Well, at least according to Microsoft. Now, no matter whether you are looking forward to this console or not, there is no denying that Microsoft is trying to change public perception of Xbox One console in general. Console that initially was introduced as TV and media focused machine, which shipped with obligatory Kinect, camera and some silly policies that pissed people off. On top of that, you had to pay $500 for the console, while Sony charged only $400 for PlayStation 4. Microsoft have backed down since then and dropped their restrictive policies, dropped Kinect support and focused more on games, but people's perception of Xbox One being inferior console still exists. Sony have also managed to push so many PlayStation 4s to people's home that Xbox One has no chance catching up PlayStation 4 in terms of sales. I mean, PlayStation 4 still outsells Xbox One like 2 to 1 worldwide. All of the above made Microsoft to make a decision about new start, a new console, which in their eyes will be more appealing to people. At this point we should really ask, but do Microsoft really need a new console? And what will happen with Xbox One and Xbox One S after Scorpio release? Maybe they should just pump more exclusive games for Xbox One and the sales numbers should go up, right? And I do agree with that statement to some degree, they really do need more games. But I also believe that they need a new console as well. Xbox Scorpio is like a restart of this generation, a needed fresh air, to forget and sort of cover all Xbox division failures so far. As, let's face it, even though Xbox One S do sell well, in Microsoft's eyes these numbers are nowhere near satisfactory. So it looks like they bet on the Scorpio card to bring more gamers into the Xbox family. Even though games are most important, hardware specs plays a crucial role as well. Xbox One is way underpowered. I mean, it was well underpowered even 3 years ago when it launched. How many articles or fun comments have we seen that Xbox One is shit as it runs games in 720p and 900p? Many have chosen PlayStation 4 over Xbox due to better specs, especially at the beginning of this generation when PlayStation 4 did not really have so many killer exclusives. I mean, until early last year, Xbox One had much better exclusives. You can laugh at Gears, Halo and Forza games, but these are quality games. And there were more good games as well. I mean, Sunset Overdrive, Rise Son of Rome, Rise of Tomb Raider, Ori and the Blind Forest, Killer Instinct, Quantum Break, Dead Rising 3, Titanfall rare replays are just some of them. So even though Xbox One had pretty good lineup of games, for the first 3 years PlayStation 4 outsold Xbox One by million consoles. That is a huge lead. People just went for a better console, more powerful, with better version of multi-platform games, low console price and few good exclusives on top of it. So Microsoft wants to follow Sony's steps really. They want to build a very good console that is powerful, user-friendly, developer-friendly and hopefully well-priced as well. For them, this is like a start of a new generation, even though it's not really a new generation console. They cannot afford a new generation really, that would piss too many people off that invested money in their Xbox One consoles. So even though Xbox Scorpio will be a new console, it will still have very strong ties and bonds with current Xbox One and Xbox One S. Scorpio will be running the same OS, same accessories, use the very same Xbox Live networks and accounts and play the very same games. Xbox Scorpio will not have any Scorpio exclusives per se at the beginning. Every game released for Scorpio will work on regular Xbox One and Windows 10 PCs probably as well. So they do not leave current Xbox owners behind, but they also know that they have to make Scorpio to work on the market this time around, that it has to sell well. On top of that, they will keep selling Xbox One as cheap alternative for somebody cannot afford or just don't want to spend too much money for Scorpio or just do not have 4K TV yet. Now let's move to games for this console. What games, you may say? It will have just Xbox One games, nothing more, right? Yes, that's correct, but looking at what Microsoft is doing now about their games library for this year makes me wonder. Their moves doesn't seem to make any sense. They cancel games and do not announce many to replace them. And these games that we do know that are coming this year do not really blow anyone out of the water. Sure, games like Halo Wars 2, Crackdown 3, State of Decay or even Forza Motorsport 7, which we pretty much know that it's coming, do not really occupy the top of the most anticipated games for this year really. Even last year's E3 was just okay, with Dead Rising 4 and State of Decay 2 being games announced for the first time. Microsoft just needs more big IPs. Some big titles that will make people to want to buy Xbox One S and Scorpio again. I have a theory that may be proven wrong in few months, but hey, hear me out. It may be the case that Microsoft is holding their biggest cards close to the chest until Scorpio will be revealed this year. Microsoft needs some big guns to sell Xbox console. They also need some good quality games during Xbox Scorpio launch, which may not have to be at E3 necessary. They may do that prior to E3. I think that the ideal scenario would be Project Scorpio reveal before E3, like just around May this year, during Scorpio dedicated event, just like they did with Xbox 360 and Xbox One. During this event they could show the new console and talk about the specs, and also show trailers of brand new games coming to Scorpio, which would also work on Xbox One obviously as well. They can also show some Scorpio patched Xbox One games that have been already released in action, clearly outlining benefits of the new console. Hopefully they will not focus on 4K graphics only and also bring better graphics as well. And that should really do for the new console presentation until June. Then at E3 they could announce Scorpio's price and show new games in action, real gameplay of the new games. But hey, this is just my wishful thinking probably. You never know with those corporations. Something that is logical for us gamers may not really be that good for them as a company. So we just have to wait and see. And that wraps up this video really, so thank you very much for tuning in and obviously sharing all my videos with others. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and if you did, you know the drill. Let me know what you think about it, comment in the comment section below, hit the like button, subscribe, and you take care. Bye.
That's what I'm talking about. Beth, I got that device for you, but Dr. Amaril's at the party.
Yeah, I just spotted her. Wanna be my date?
Yeah, save me that cocktail weenie. I'll make my way there.
Serene's finished his speech and he knows you're loose. He's headed your way. Remember what we said. I'll keep him occupied, but switch to the Monarch frequency to make sure you stay out of his crosshairs.
Okay, I'll see you at the party.